The Bible tells us to walk by the Spirit so we will not gratify the desires of the flesh. But how do you do that? If you ever had that question, let me help you out. To walk by the Spirit is to live a life in submission and obedience to the Holy Spirit. It's to live a life by the leading of the Holy Spirit and under His guidance. If you want to walk by the Spirit, you have to live a life in surrender to the Holy Spirit's influence. And what is the Spirit God going to influence you to do? He's going to influence you to follow the scriptures and do the things that God says. He's going to influence you to deny yourself, pick up your cross, and follow after Christ. He's going to influence you to abstain from sin and to pursue righteousness. He's going to influence you to pursue God and draw near to God that God may draw near to you. He's going to influence you to respond to all situations in your life in a Christ-like manner. And if you want to walk by the Spirit, when the Spirit of God influences you in these areas, you need to be submissive and obedient to Him. It's a rather simple concept, it's just not an easy thing to do. Because like the scriptures say, the flesh is at war with the Spirit and the Spirit is at war with the flesh, and it's because of these things that you're not able to do whatever you want. Even still, Christ has freed us from the power of the sin nature, and we have the ability to present the members of our body as slaves to righteousness rather than slaves to sin. So every single day you do have the ability and the choice to decide on whether or not to walk by the Spirit or to gratify the desires of the flesh. So to walk by the Spirit is simply to live a life in obedience and submission to the Holy Spirit. But what that looks like practically is following the promptings of the Holy Spirit, being obedient to the scriptures, and regularly trying your best to get into deeper intimacy with God. So I hope that this helped and brought you some clarity. If you want more content like this, go ahead and drop a sub or a follow. If you want to hear more teachings from me that outside of short form content, I would recommend you join my Bible classes every single Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Google Meets.